Byatt here from Trinity in Clapham. I'm going to cook you a little recipe today on behalf of Bartlett Mitchell. As you know, I've been working with Bartlett Mitchell for nearly 4 years now, doing recipe development, working alongside Pete, and I come to the units every now and then and do some sort of lunches and dinners. And we have the team normally in the restaurants doing masterclasses for a few hours once a month, which is amazing. But obviously right now we just can't do that. So what I thought I would do would be a really nice recipe for you, super simple. Anyone can do it, just to keep you motivated and well fed at home during lockdown. So this is the easiest recipe I know, and it just uses a few ingredients, but there's a few little tricks in it that are great. So we've got black peppercorns, butter, some spaghetti, and some really good quality parmesan. That's it. Now we want a pan on, and I've already started the spaghetti. So this spaghetti will take about 8 minutes. It's going to spend 6 of those 8 minutes in this pan of water. The pan of water is seasoned, but only just seasoned, because we're going to use that water to make the sauce. So don't over season that water. I also put a little bit of olive oil in there because I quite like the olive oil in the water. I think it's nice. And then we just take a few peppercorns. You can just use a pepper grinder and use the peppercorns from a pepper grinder, but I really think you get a far better result if you just grind up your own peppercorns like this. Just use a rolling pin on the underside of a pan just to crush them up like so. The pan should be sort of starting to get quite warm. That's probably enough for 2 portions there. In goes the peppercorns quite early on. So this is a dish called Cacio e Pepe, or cheese and pepper in Italian. It's a very, very classic Italian dish that many people use. The only difference is normally you really would only be doing this with pecorino, but I don't have any pecorino right now, so it's going to be parmesan as an alternative. So in goes the peppercorns. I just need my ladle. Once those peppercorns start to smoke, you can really start to smell them. Just take a nice ladle of this water. Doesn't want to be that hot. There it goes. There we go. Just let that come up. And the reason we're using the water from the pasta is because it's got lots of starch in it, and it really helps the emulsification between the pasta and the butter and the water. We then add butter to this and just let that emulsify really nicely. The butter and the water ratio is really important, and it's that that's going to emulsify together and make the sauce for you for the spaghetti. Okay. So that spaghetti is just about 3 minutes away now. We'll just get that up nicely, and we'll get some lovely parmesan grated. Like I said, pecorino is the way to go, but we're going to go with parmesan this time. The better quality cheese, obviously, the better the dish. And this dish for the Italians is like it's like beans on toast for the silly Brits. So it's a fantastic dish. It's the way that you finish it together that makes all the difference. You want the parmesan to be quite finely grated, and you can see that start to turn into an emulsion now. Really beautiful. Get that butter to melt. We'll get that butter and water emulsion going on. As soon as that butter's melted, in comes the pasta. And just carry it across. Don't drain the pasta, just carry it across, like so. It's about 1.5 minutes away from being cooked, that pasta. Just slightly undercooked. It means we can cook it in the pan here with all the butter and the parmesan. So we just get that up now. In goes our parmesan, or pecorino, like so. In it goes, and a tiny knob of butter again. And now if you see it start to become a little bit too thick, like that, all we need to do is just take a little bit of that pasta water and just let it come back again. So we'll get a bowl. Beautiful. That emulsion is exactly what we're looking for. Just going to season that with a tiny bit more salt. Beautiful. That emulsion there is exactly what you're looking for with the butter and the water together, and the starch from the pasta. Absolutely delicious. That then goes into the bowl. Looks so deceptively simple. One of my absolute favourite things to eat. Back over here. And then we just finish that with a little bit more pecorino or parmesan, as you wish. There we have it. Spaghetti, cacio e pepe. On behalf of Byatt Mitchell. Enjoy.